Alright, you guys. I decided to create a new series. This one's going to be about pushing and pulling data to a database, and how we can start to generate reports and things like that. So if you guys needed to create like a front-end access to an SQL database or something like that, basically going to be doing a series on how you guys could create one of those and set one of those up. A lot of the code that I've used at the moment is based off a previous project with the React on Node.js project that I did with Passport.js. So if you guys are missing gaps there, check out that one first. But in this one, I'm basically just going to be going through and creating it. So the project itself, it's going to be very simple. We're just going to have essentially our login page that we have, so people can log in. We're then going to be doing enter data with a menu page, or retrieve data with our logout button. So we can go to the enter data page and go to our retrieve data page. So the idea is that when we're at our enter data page, we're going to be entering in some kind of data, right? We're going to push that to our database, and then when we want to start to retrieve that data out of our database, we'll start to put in some search filters, and we'll create up some filtering and some search options that we can do. And then we'll start to generate, maybe because it's React, we can generate like a report or some cool, nice looking graphs or something. We'll do that all in real time. I think what we'll also do with enter data is we'll also put in, like, I guess, an additional custom attribute value. So you'll be able to put in generic data and then say, hey, if there's some kind of extra scenario or extra thing that's occurring, we can select from a drop down and then apply that to our data as we're pushing it into our table. As you can see, it's been spamming our profile check to make sure that we're still authenticated. The reason for that is that I've pushed this into every single page, so that people can't navigate to one of our pages without being authenticated. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be building. I've basically just set up those extra pages in our router here. So we've got retrieve data, menu page, push data. We're going to be doing, I created a new component, authenticate user, and I've just dragged our authentication API into here. And then basically now at every single file, we can literally just import that component and then just call it first thing off the bat. And then it's got what's going to be forcing us out of those pages. So yeah, we'll keep building through, and I'll start working on pushing data into our database and creating a form, and then creating that little custom drop down in the next part.